Welcome back. For most people, they are ready to see the year 2020 come to an end, myself included. With only 1 month left, essentially, we are talking about your end of the year finances this morning. Joining us, as always, from Bienville Capital Group is lead partner Emmett Dupas III and associate partner Dylan Hoon. Hey, gentlemen.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you all as well. We are looking like Christmas today. I love it. Emmett in the Winter Wonderland blazer. I want to start with you. What is one of the most important financial steps that we need to be taking and also implementing into 2021?
Yeah, Malik, we really think people should start to look at repurposing their own savings. While everyone's really in a different financial situation, and it's been different for everyone in 2020, for most people, staying at home has meant more savings. According to Northwestern Mutual, a 2020 study, U.S. adults on average have seen a 10% increase in their personal savings from 2019. If you've been able to save money by eating groceries in lieu of eating out, or you didn't take those planned vacations, you can calculate that amount you would have spent on those activities and maybe plan to utilize that money to either one, potentially pay down debt, student loans, pay off your kids' tuition, add to the emergency fund that we always talk about, which is so imperative over the last 6 months of having that emergency fund. You could also look to increase your retirement savings through your IRA, your 401k or 403b plans, or even start to prepare for your young ones' college kids accounts, because that's going to come up way faster than most people plan for.
Absolutely. And it's good to see that for some people that they have been able to put more money into their savings, because a lot of people have had to dig into their savings, possibly because of being furloughed or just losing their job because of this pandemic. But I always wonder, how much should we put in our savings? And I know financial advisors all have different answers, because there's really, two answers, right, Emmett?
There's plenty of answers. Different opinions, right?
Always, for sure. And Dylan, I always want to know, what are some other things we can do besides saving money? You suggest that we review our budget. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, 2020 has obviously been a tough year for people. It's been a year for trying to find different activities to keep busy. Bike sales across the country are up a whole lot. People are playing golf while socially distancing, or they're spending a lot more time with their streaming services. Your budget probably looks a whole lot different this year. So it's probably a good time to go in and take a look at what your income and spending needs are. Commuting costs are different. Your utility bills could be all over the place this year, and you might have a smaller shopping budget. Take a look at your most recent bank and credit card statements. Get a sense of how and where you're spending that money and how it fits into your overall budget.
Genius. And as far as savings, question for you as well. How much should we be putting in our savings? Is it that 6 month, leeway period of having money in there, or how much should we put in there?
Yeah, and it's different for everybody. We definitely recommend that you have some type of emergency fund in your checking or savings account, 3 to 6 months of spending. Hopefully you're saving 10 to 15% of your money getting ready for retirement. But you got to remember, it's different for everybody, and it's different as you go through your life, depending on what's happening with your job.
And guess what? To find out what works best for you, go and see a financial advisor. Now, Emmett, I have to ask you, we're going into 2021. You suggest that we really look at our long-term goals. What do you mean by that?
Well, I think, in addition to having that day-to-day budget component that we've really discussed ad nauseum for the last couple of years, it's really a great time to revisit your long-term goals, especially if you're part of the 71% of Americans who feel that financial planning could really use some improvement. How do you do that? Well, first and foremost, you've got to gather all your financial statements, your 401k statement, your simple IRA, your college savings account, checking, investment savings, and set up a time to meet with your financial advisor who can, really help you get a clearer picture of kind of where you stand at this point, right? It's very good to know where do we stand. Do items need to be updated? Do you need to revisit your insurance policies? Do you revisit your personal savings goals? And finally, with the holidays upon us, I would stress that you don't overspend just because you may have additional money in your checking or savings. I think you ought to take it from the 98 million Americans who said that they overspent during the holidays last year. So by planning maybe your shopping and maybe sticking to a budget, starting 2021 off free of holiday debt and on a better track, maybe 2021 will be a great update for all of us.
I hope so. And let me tell you, I am a part of that 98 million. Black Friday season is here, and I definitely participated in Black Friday. So I need a financial tip for 2021. Dylan, what is one financial tip you can give us as we move into the new year?
I think with how different our lives look from a year ago, it's really get back to the basics. Start over with your financial plan about what it looked like. I mean, you probably got to make some significant changes to what it looked like a year ago. So start from the beginning, take a look at your budget, take a look at what your retirement accounts look like, what your insurance needs are, and really build up from the ground up.
And make an appointment with a financial advisor if you really need help. These people are open and they are here to help you. Here's some more information about Bienville Capital Group. Don't forget that their offices are located at 111 Veterans Boulevard in Suite 940. You can also give them a call at 504-620-4801 or log on to their website, bienvillecapitalgroup.com, for more information and to make an appointment.